forget a heartwarming phone call from the Jeopardy host himself. When a Brooklyn pulmonary fibrosis survivor, Debbie Stevens, reached out to arrange a phone call between Trebek and her 32-year-old son with autism, Michael Kneeter, Trebek delivered. In an interview with CNN, Stevens says the call was especially important to her son, who lost his father to cancer 15 years ago. She revealed that the Jeopardy host's battle with pancreatic cancer apparently crushed Michael, which is why she wanted to track down Trebek. During her speech, Debbie Stevens tells CNN she was able to track down Trebek's son, Matthew, who owns a restaurant in Manhattan. After getting in touch with the restaurant, she told an employee that she needed to speak with Matthew about a personal matter. And once in touch, Stevens tells CNN that she kept the conversation light and wished his father well before following the call up with a get well card via certified mail and requesting that the Jeopardy host connect with the family because it would thrill her son. Well, a week and a half later, on October 18th, Trebek actually called. But as luck would have it, Stevens missed the call. But don't worry, that's okay. Trebek left a sweet voice message saying, quote, "This is a message for Michael. My name is Alex Trebek. It's Friday at about 6 o'clock your time. My son Matthew, who has a restaurant in North Harlem, told me that you and your mom had been in contact and you're fans of the show. And I just wanted to thank you for that, and I appreciate it. I hope you're well. Maybe someday, if you manage to get to Los Angeles, you could come to a taping of the program. That would be great. Hopefully, I'll still be around hosting it. Okay, you take care." That was his call, and in tears, Stevens called back Trebek's son, who was able to get him to call again. Both Stevens and her son were able to speak with Trebek for 7 minutes. Stevens says the call wasn't rushed, and Trebek was really concerned and caring for Michael. He asked him about his favorite hobbies, to which Michael responded bowling, Trebek disclosing that he wasn't any good at it. Michael got to talk about his experience going to a live taping of Jeopardy in Madison Square Garden back in 1999. Trebek was smitten, said that he remembered that show, and he told Michael that he was a smart young man and he was happy to speak with him. And Stevens and her son ended that call by wishing Trebek well, telling him they love him, and Trebek told them that he would keep fighting. In an interview with CNN, Michael's older sister, Lisa Stevens, calls Trebek's phone call incredible, saying, quote, "It was very heartwarming that under the circumstances Alex Trebek is going through, that he was able to reach out to one of his biggest fans following his show for many years." Trebek, who's been hosting Jeopardy for 35 years, announced that he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer in March. He tells CNN, quote, "I get these kinds of calls quite often now where somebody who has special needs feels that they would be helped by talking to me, and it's no great imposition on me to tell you the truth. If I'm in a position to do it, I do." And then he added, "They're looking for some kind of reassurance, I think, and if I can provide that, I'm happy to do it. The message I try to get across to all of them is let's agree to be survivors against whatever ailment is afflicting us." As for how he's coping with his diagnosis, he says that he's hanging in there. And on the topic of hosting Jeopardy, he says he's still, quote, "doing his thing." All right, on to John Cena. He played